Hey YouTube, it's your boy Mizuki, back with another video, and as you guys already know, Peroxide's added a brand new column to the Trello known as the Legendary Abilities column. And with that in mind, a lot of cool and rare abilities have been placed beneath that column that I want to discuss today. Yes guys, in today's video I'll be ranking and discussing every single legendary ability that's currently in Peroxide. Keep in mind, I've used every single one of these abilities using the accounts given to me by you guys. Of course, watched videos, read Trellos, yada yada yada. So you can basically say I'm more or less of an expert. We're getting there. Anyways, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Now before we begin, for those of y'all who have no idea what separates legendaries from any other abilities and how to even attain them, let me explain. So first things first, the only way you can obtain legendary abilities at the moment is to receive something called an unstable time remnant. Now in order to get this unstable time remnant, all you gotta do is complete an S rank invasion. Now upon winning that, you typically get two options, three. You can either choose a godly accessory. By the way, for those of y'all who are new, I made a tier list on godly accessories, so go check it out. But anyways, godly accessories, the second option you get is the ultimate gems. And of course, last but not least, you get legendary skills, which of course is something that y'all should get if you're looking to obtain one of these abilities. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's continue the ranking. Now right off the bat, we got ourselves one of the better skills that are currently in the legendary category. This move is called REIATSU ECLIPSE. The description reads, combust a miniature star of REIATSU in your palm before releasing into the air above you. From there, it will continue releasing blasts of REIATSU upon your foes. This ability is absolutely OP as it shreds the HP off your body, and I mean quite literally. Cool thing about this move though is that every time my opponent or I'm at 100 HP and this move is summoned, unless you run miles away from it, it's going to shred at least 75% of your HP. Like I remember the first time I versed a player with REIATSU ECLIPSE, I was winning by like half HP. He used that move and attacked me at the same time, so I'd be stunned and I wouldn't be able to move. And I just watched as my HP shredded down to 0 in literally a matter of seconds. This move is very broken as it also auto-tracks, and I really don't like it when I'm on the receiving end of this move. And to top it all off, it's the only move on this list that's made for strength-based builds. The rest are for spirit, but yeah, definitely number 1 out of the 4. The next ability we got on this list is the beloved Hado number 91. Now the reason why I don't particularly like Hado number 91 is yes, the features are very good, very OP, and useful, but for those of y'all that don't know, Hado number 91 is limited to only one race. Can you guess? Yeah, Soul Reapers. Guys, only Soul Reapers have the ability to receive it, and that's exactly why I don't put it at number 1. But the description reads, Hado number 91, perform a heavenly chant while creating meteors of REIATSU and poisoning them to strike, before pummeling your opponent with all the might of the skies. Now despite the downside and the fact that I don't play Soul Reaper that often, this move is still hella OP as it's an auto-tracking move, but one that follows you to the edge of the map and back. I mean, I PvP'd players who use Hado number 91 and it's bad. Not only does this move brutally mess you up, worse than REIATSU ECLIPSE, but it also like never stops following you. It's weird, like you could flash step around the map at least 10 times over and over and over again and it will not stop following you. Really good move, and if it wasn't only limited to Soul Reaper, I'd probably place at least number 1. If there's number 0, I'd put number 0. It's really OP. But the discrimination is just wild to me. Also, this ability alongside all the ones coming up is made for spirit-based builds. Just heads up. Now, number 3 on this list is ironically the number 3 in general. It's what I like to call the 50% off Getsuga Tensho. It's called RYODAN. The description reads, take a mighty stance and condense all of your REIATSU along your blade's edge, at last releasing an earth-shattering slash that can break the toughest of defenses. Now the reason why I put RYODAN so low on this list is despite the fact that it does a crap ton of damage upon impact, it's not as fancy as the moves listed above us. You see, RYODAN, unlike the original Getsuga Tensho, doesn't do multiple slices but rather one big one. It's so big and the startup time is so slow, I'd say 95% of the players will simply dodge it. To put it in perspective, it's like talking about your fighting style prior to the fight. It's going to be pretty simple to counter. Anyways, most players simply just flash step away, and unless you're new, this isn't a move I'd necessarily worry about. It's also like the other moves, doesn't have features such as a never-ending chip or auto-tracking. It's just one oversized slash that takes a millennia to charge up. That's kind of an over-exaggeration, but it takes a bit. Aside from that though, y'all already know this one's going at number 3. Moving on. Last but not least, I just realized that this has been going in a downwards order. That's neat. Anyways, last but not least, we got ourselves Flag of Resolve. The description reads, pull forth the very manifestation of you. Oh yeah, this is really weird. Pull forth the very manifestation of you, or of your will to survive. I guess it's weird, okay. And plant a flag stating a resolve. Within this domain, all damage taken will be redirected to the flag. Now this move, in my opinion, is worse on this list. And now the reason why I say that is, yeah, it has a cool ability upon activation. The dude using it basically can get hurt for a certain period of time, whether he's inside or outside the circle, until the flag lowers, you're chilling. But the problem with this move is majority of the times your opponent is just gonna get far away and wait it out until the flag lowers itself. And then he'll resume the attack. To top it off, this move doesn't run any damage on your opponent, making it kind of a stalling move, which is boring and time consuming in my opinion, since neither side will probably be doing anything for a while, unless you're an idiot and go and start trying to hurt the guy inside or outside, I guess, the circle. Then you're gonna get smoked. But if you're smart, you'll most likely wait it out. I like the concept, but it's too easy to work around, giving it a number 4 on this list. Aside from that, it really depends on your style and build. I mean, if you're a defensive type of guy, then rocking the Flag of Resolve can be the play for you, but I'm just going based off majority here. Obviously, if you are a defensive player, I feel like you can never go wrong with auto number 91. I mean, the auto tracker and the wild amount of damage is just a game changer. And yeah, of course, like I mentioned earlier, 3 out of 4 of these abilities are for spear build players, so if y'all are trying to get one of these, I'll definitely make sure to look into this, since it's a vast difference whether you're a spirit or a strength build while rocking these. On that note though, I hope this video informed you guys on these up and coming abilities, and with that in mind, like, sub, all the proper things, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.